Welcome back to another episode of Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive in some of the acts announced Reading Leeds 2019. In today's video we're looking at Tommy Genesis. She's a rapper from Canada. If you've never heard of her before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** is Tommy Genesis?
She want a picture with Tommy. You know she come from the country. She don't afford Tommy. She can't afford Tommy. You pay the bill like you want me. You fly me out like you found me. Can't find another girl, tell me. Can't find another girl, tell me.
Genesis Yasmin Moranraj, I'm sorry if I've f***ed that one up, also known as Tommy Genesis, is from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She's this kind of alternative, experimental hip-hop artist. She describes herself openly as a fetish rapper, someone that talks quite graphically about sexual connotations and sex. Initially I was listening to a couple of her records and it took me straight to Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes.
They both have this really kind of repetitive trap beat with a lot of low end, but she describes herself as a younger MIA, which, as I kind of delve deeper into her sound, I think I kind of agree with more. Whilst googling her, I came up with some headlines that would read: the internet's most rebellious underground rap queen, and 12 things you need to know about the bisexual Canadian fetish rapper. Yeah. I have to say, when I started writing this video, I thought I was writing a video about Dimo Genesis of Odd Future Wolfgang.
Excuse the swag, I'm trying to tone it down like Jenny Craig, fresh and deaf, and I guess we looking like the living dead.
And got really excited, but alas, that's my ignorance. She started her music career as one half of the indie band known as Moan. I think it's fair to say that her music sounds a little different now. Tommy was one of the 29 actors, musicians, and supermodels, including the likes of Margot Robbie, Young Thug, and Kendall Jenner, shot for the 2016 Calvin Klein Fall campaign. In 2015, she made her first signing with Atlanta-based Awful Records, where she would release her debut mixtape, World Vision. In 2017, she signed with Downtown Records / Interscope, which is founded by the legend that is Jimmy Iovine. For more info on Jimmy Iovine, I would highly recommend watching the documentary The Defiant Ones, especially if you're a fan of Dr. Dre as well. In December of 2018, she released her debut album entitled Tommy Genesis, and the month beforehand, she released the short film God is Wild. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I get it, but I did only watch it once. In an interview with Elle magazine, she talks about how she wanted her work to be something, not about something. She continues to say that in art theory, there's a concept called phenomenology. To me, it's you make art that can operate on its own. It's not something you have to sit there and explain and critique, but something the viewer can discover. I try to apply this concept to my methodology of making music. I don't just want to reference what's already been made, I want to make something new. I have to say, I respect that approach. It's not something that I think is quite there yet, but it's en route. Her most popular record is a song called Execute. Currently sat on 2.9 million hits on YouTube. This is her first time playing Reading and Leeds, taking to the one extra stage on the Sunday afternoon at Reading and the Friday at Leeds, right in between Tion Wayne and Kenny Allstar. WTF videos for those coming shortly. Her music isn't quite out there enough to be described as MIA for me, but she's right at the start of her career, so you know, I don't think it's fair to drum down her throat at the moment, and she certainly shows a lot of potential. Whilst I don't see myself going out of my way to check out her set at this year's festival, I do think that her set will be very lively. Her sound is very big and loud, and I think it'll be a good fun one to check out if that is your thing. But that being said, if she's not ending up clashing with anyone else that I want to see, I could see myself popping my head in to go check it out. So on the likely to see scale, I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 10. What do you think? Is she someone that you're excited to see at this year's festival? Have you heard of her before? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.